Pastor Cook, when God revealed himself to Moses as the I am that I am, which we know today as Jehovah or Yahweh, how then do you explain the writer of Hebrews in the 11th chapter, verses 24 through 26, speaking of Moses who did not know Christ, saying, by faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproaches of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward.
Well, to what extent Moses knew Christ is not given to us, but we do know this, that in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, we are told that the rock that Moses struck was Christ. That rock was Christ, which would have been an excellent verse to bring up. I guess I should have brought it up sooner. However, simply put, it implies that Christ was there in the wilderness. And as Jesus says, before Abraham was, I am, I believe that would also apply to Moses as well. And though they may not have had the full extent of the revelation given to us in the New Testament, obviously they did know that God was going to send a seed born of a woman. That was the words of Moses in Genesis chapter 3. So there was a knowledge that God's Son would be sent into the world. And to the extent of that revelation, I'm not sure what that was, but I don't see a problem there.
Well, this is a great example. They did know Christ as the Spirit of the one true God. The rock was Christ. I don't see that physical rock was physical Jesus. I think that's speaking of typology. But the point being, I would agree with him, they knew Christ. But notice, they did not know him as a second divine person. They knew him as the one true God. When he said, I am that I am, Moses didn't think, wow, there's a second person there. There's a new member of the Godhead. But he just thought that was the one true God. And that's how he knew. And so if Moses and Abraham were saved by faith in the one true God, by faith in Christ, based on the future plan of atonement, but not thinking of two or three persons of the Trinity, I think our faith is the same today.